chunking them up maybe a little bit smaller, but the items are still on the strategic plan. And I know this sounds stating the obvious, but a strategic plan has very little meaning with no funding. I could put together a beautiful 25-page PowerPoint with a strategic plan, but without funding to implement, it's just words on a paper, which, again, will continue to drive toward a plan, but without funding, you just can't implement. And unfortunately, some of the things that Mr. Gilfillan mentioned may start to cut into our actual operating budget. And we have a 2% cap, and the 2% cap is there to obviously protect the residents of the town to ensure spending doesn't just run amok and that there is, in fact, a limit. But sometimes 2%, depending on the year, with healthcare costs or energy costs, depending on, and these are, beyond our control, sometimes 2% just keeps the lights on. So now a lot of people say, oh, strategic plan, and Mr. Gilfillan has about 18 years worth of facilities items he'd like to attack, and curriculum has about 15 years of items. But without funding, a strategic plan is just a nice way of saying a list of items you want to get to. But thank you again. I just want to point out that the voter turnout was 35%, and in healthy spirit of competitive nature, I think it was 40% in the borough and 30% in the township to round out to 35. But again, that's more than double that usually comes out for a school budget vote, so that was fantastic to see.